you've got a lot of points where you've got your elbow like this, right?
Hmm?
And then you got your wrist like this, right?
Yeah.
But then you have this down here too. So the point is that a lot of guys, when they play, they'll just play with the arm like this. Stiff wrists, stiff fingers. That's more of the style that they used to do in Nashville called bluegrass.
Okay.
Bluegrass music on acoustics, big acoustic guitars with big old thick ass strings, you know. And they didn't really have them mic'd through the PA, so they had to. They had to put all the volume out by doing this. So this arm picking, that's like bluegrass style. Now there's a guy who does that really well called Doc Watson, and you should look him up. He's this old guy. He was blind, I think, too, but he played that flat arm style, right?
Yeah.
And then a lot of the guitarists would just play with the wrist. They lock the thumb. They just play with their wrist. And that's pretty natural.
Hmm?
But the problem is when you do that, you never, ever are able to unlock the thumb. Everybody who plays that way has an eternally hard problem trying to loosen up their thumb. It takes them forever with a lot of effort to start loosening the thumb. And then there's a flurry of jazz guitarists that from like the 1950s, they use this kind of picking. Thumb and first finger like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there was a guitarist named Kenny Burrell that played like that. All the great jazz guitarists, they end up playing more like that. Howard Roberts played like that. And they called it scalpel picking. And then that later in the 70s got termed, they called it alternate picking. And then guys in the 70s, they started calling it circular picking. And circular picking is more in a circle like this. And everybody thought circular picking was like the new holy grail of picking, but it turned out it didn't work out so good. It took more effort to do circles than alternate. And then the alternate picking guys was like Jimmy Page. He played with his fingers out here like this. Jeff Beck. And then Clapton played with a stiff thumb and more wrist. So you see all the movements. You got the elbow, which is like Doc Watson style. You got the wrist, which is everybody's style.
Yep.
But when you have a wrist, it forces you to stiffen your thumb.
Yeah.
And most people aren't aware of it. They're not aware that by playing with the wrist, it causes you to have a stiff thumb. And then the jazz guitarists of the 50s and 60s started doing scalpel picking. Tal Farlow, Kenny Burrell, Howard Roberts, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the deal.
Yeah.
I think Joe Biden likes to say that. Here's a pick that's flat against the string.
Yeah.
Well, when you have it flat, it's going to snag. So when it snags, it forces you to grab it harder.
Yeah.
Which makes you have a stiff thumb, right?
Yep.
If you turn it, if this is a clock, this is 12 o'clock like this.
Yep.
If you take the pick and you turn it 1 o'clock, it's 1 o'clock like this.
Are you holding it backwards like this or like?
Here's the pick.
Yeah.
Straight up and down. Here's flat. Here. Like this. Here's the pick. Flat.
Yep.
Turn it 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock like this, see? See, you're doing wrist.
Yeah.
Your fingers, you go like this. No, you're holding the pick flat against the string. Turn it at 1 o'clock. Turn it at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. That's 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
There you go. 1 o'clock. Yeah, 1 o'clock. Come on,
Yeah.
you can do it. Okay. That's flat against the string.
Yeah.
Here's the sound hole. Here's the string. Right.
Hmm?
So you turn the pick like this.
Okay. Does this look better?
You want to hold the pick at 1 o'clock. This is 12.
Mhm.
Right? That's 12. Straight up and down like this. So 1 o'clock, turn it like that. You're doing this. You're not doing this. Don't do this. Do this. That's better. That's better.
Still playing.
You're still doing this.
Yeah.
You want to do this.
Man, this is weird.
You never done it before.
Nope.
Just pull it in and out of your. Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed.
How do you hold a pen? Okay, that's all you're doing. You're doing this. There you go. There you go.
Ah. Okay.
One o'clock. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. Turn it 1 o'clock. There you go. 1
Yeah.
o'clock. Come on, do it.
Is that 1 o'clock?
I don't know. Just play. No, see, you're not doing it.
Hmm.
You're going like this. We don't want to do that. We want to go like this. The pick should be at 1 o'clock. Turn it at an angle like that. There you go. No. You're doing this now. You're doing this. Don't do the wrist back and forth like this. That's like a broom. Turn it at an angle and pull your thumb and first finger in like this. There you go. There you go. I think you got it.
Yeah.
You're still doing this. 99,000 guys play like this.
Yeah.
But this jazz guitarist, they'll play like this. Jimmy Page plays like this. It's a much more fluid way to play. You got to turn the pick so that the angle is like that, see? Not like this. Turn the angle like that.
Yeah.
That's a start. There it is. I told you it was weird.
Uh-huh.
It's unnatural for people to do that if they've been playing with their wrist.
Yeah.
See, like I said, guys who play with their wrist for a lot of years, they can't do this. It just feels so weird to them, and they're not willing to push through that weird feeling.
Yeah.
To the point where they can be fluid with it. You're young enough where you could push through that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God you're not a 40-year-old geezer who can't change their habits, right?
Yeah.
They can't. Adult students can't change their habits unless they put out an extreme amount of effort, consistently. Young guys like you could pick it up in 2 days,
Yeah.
But the idea is we're doing this.
Yeah.
Pick up your pen again. That feels natural, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So if you did it on the string, it would be like that, right? With the pen, do it with the pen on the string. Frame it up so we can see it. There you go. That's all you got. That's all you're doing, man. That's the motion. Perfect right there. That is the motion. So when you get confused, just pick up your pen again and look at it.
All right.
And then you use the pick.
Yeah.
That's scalpel picking. That's what that is. And the reason why it's called that is because a surgeon's scalpel, when they do operations, they take the knife and they go like this. So they say. I don't know. I've never watched anybody do surgery. But that's the scalpel picking,
So would you also strum at an angle too? So you wouldn't strum straight, 12 degrees or 12 o'clock?
Well, it really, every situation's going to dictate what kind of tone you're after, Like, there's no straight answer for that because every song's going to have a slightly different gravity with the arm and whatever, like you got a song like George Harrison, My Sweet Lord.
Mm-hmm.
That's full on arm strumming. And then you get funk songs, that are like no arm, just all wrist, right? So I'm just using wrist.
Yeah.
And then you got like Stevie Ray Vaughan kind of blues, like. So that you got to have be really flexible there. Rock and roll, that's all like downstrokes. See, that's all. I'm doing downstrokes. Yeah. See, back in the 70s, it was pretty funny because everybody played, almost every single guitar player, especially around here in the Inland Empire, every single guitar player played only downstrokes. was everybody's style back in the 70s. And then this guy emerged who was better and faster than everybody else. And his name was Bruce Bishop. And he got his notoriety because they called him, they told everybody that Bruce Bishop could double pick both directions. And he could do. Both directions.
The new thing, right?
That was a revelation for people that he could double pick, right? And all the guitarists I knew were freaking out because Bruce Bishop could double pick. Well, I was taking lessons from jazz guitarists, and these guys were the guys who were teaching me this, you know.
Yeah.
And they were like, "What do you mean double pick? I was just you've been doing that, you know, since 1954, man. What are you talking about, eh? Double pick, you know? What about triple pick? Four note picking." So I got educated by really, really good pickers, you know. But all the rock and roll guys were all down pickers, you know. They were just. Oh wait, I have to do the motions like. All the bands would play like that, and people go, "Wow, that guy's like good," you know. And I'm watching him going, "He's not good. He's terrible," you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, kind of like, why does everybody like this guy? Well,
He closes his eyes.
Theatrics are part of the show, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So people thought it was good, right? They thought it was like, oh my God, this guy's amazing, you know? And I'm like, and I had these jazz guitar teachers that were like these guys with the big hollow body jazz guitars, you know, Fu Manchu mustaches, you know, sunglasses at night and shit like that. You know? They talk, yeah, well, man, you gotta underplay it, man. You gotta make a brief statement, man. You can't just blow your load in the first part of the solo, man. You gotta save it, man. Save it till the end, man. They were like so cool, you know. Sunglasses. I'd go into lessons, and the guy being a sort of dimly lit room, he'd be wearing sunglasses, you know. I'd be like, oh, this guy is cool, man. And yeah, I took lessons from those kind of guys, man, and it was hilarious, man. These guys that wear sunglasses at night. That was like a stereotype in the Blues Brothers movie, but it was actually real for musicians in the 70s. There were guys that would wear sunglasses at all times, you know.
Wake up, put on sunglasses.
Yeah, put on sunglasses. Yeah, take a shower, everything, you know. All right, let me give you some sheets to print. I'll send you some sheets.
Okay. Yeah, so the reason I was asking is because I watched this guy on YouTube, you know, for tutorials and stuff, and he almost holds his pick like this when he like.
Yeah, that's like Carlos Santana.
He's like slapping it almost.
Yeah, Steve Morse, Carlos Santana. There's hundreds of guys who hold it the opposite angle, and I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm just saying that's the way they do it. And you know, George Benson is the #1 guy who plays like that, man. George Benson. Have you heard George Benson?
Mm-mm.
He holds the pick at a like a 11 o'clock angle, you know. I think Marty Friedman does too. So, and you know, Buckethead was trying to do that for a while, but he switched back to the other way. It's just another angle. The whole point is that if your pick is on the string like this, right?
Yep.
You don't want to hit it. It's like a bicycle cart in spokes, right?
Yeah.
You turn it at an angle, it's going to glide across no matter which angle it is, right?
Okay.
You don't have to. I mean, if it's too uncomfortable, I think you're going to do fine because you can do this, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You already have this down. So whenever you get confused, just hold the pen up to the guitar and look at your fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Let me send you some picking stuff, okay?
Okay.
Now, you want me to use that email number 82? Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
So for practicing, is this what you would recommend doing for the majority of my time? Just learning how to
For this
pick
week,
correctly?
Okay.
Okay.
You know, you're young enough where you could burn through this shit immediately, you know.
Yeah.
How old are you?
19.
19. Yeah, see, you're super young. So you could burn through this shit in a week. But I just sent you the PDFs and I sent you some videos too.
Got it.
Check your email for a company called DropSend.
Okay.
You know, DropSend.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna find a video that you could look at too. Let me see if I can find it here.
Yeah, I have the, yep, I got it.
Hi guys, Pepper Brown here again. All right. Dude, it's out a lot. So anyway, okay, so do you have those pages that I just sent you, those PDF files?
Yeah. 1A, 1B, 2A, 2B.
The videos, the videos. There's some PDF files too, I said. You see the PDF files?
No. No, not yet.
Okay.
Oh,
You got them?
yeah.
Okay. Take a look at those right now.
Okay. Yeah, I just got a YouTube video.
Yeah, you got a YouTube video. You got picking exercises PDFs?
Yes. Yeah, four picking exercises.
Okay, so do you have a printer?
Yeah.
Okay, print those out, and then those videos I sent you go along with those PDFs.
Okay. Here. Yeah, I only got 4. I don't know. I got 4 MP4 files.
Yeah.
And then is that supposed to come with 4 PDF?
Yeah, the PDFs I
printable?
sent previous to that. It says picking exercises PDFs. I'll send them again.
Yeah, I didn't get them.
W. McGordon 82
Mm-hmm.
at CSUM.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, thank you for your time.
You get
I
them,
got one
get
more.
them yet? You get the PDFs yet?
Nope.
Check your spam folder because those are sometimes tossed in over there.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything
Well,
showing?
I'm sure I got it. I mean, you sent to the same email, so
Yeah, I sent it twice.
yeah. So I'll email you this week if I haven't gotten it yet. But
Well, email me today.
okay.
You should have it, you know. I can send it. I can send them through DropSend if you want. Because DropSend.
Could you try my other email?
Which one is that?
I'll read it off to you. It's just for the PDF file. It's will@anatory.net.
Oh yeah, okay. Let me see if I got it on DropSend already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, you don't need me to send them again?
Yep.
You want me to send them?
No, it's fine.
The PDFs?
Yeah, I got both of them.
There's four or five PDFs, 6 PDFs.
Oh, I got both of your emails.
Oh, it took a while, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I got 4. Or well.
What's CSUM? Cal State University what?
Yeah, it's Cal Maritime.
Oh, up in Channel Islands?
Farther up in the Bay Area.
Did you go to school there?
Yeah, it's maritime school.
What do they teach you there?
My major is marine transportation, so learning how to drive the commercial
That's
ship.
interesting, yeah.
It's fun, yeah. And we're going on a cruise this summer as a class, but you know, we don't know yet. But
Well, nobody knows anything yet, man. It's a crazy world. It's like
yeah,
a science fiction movie right now.
it's crazy.
It's really crazy. I was just over at Home Depot this morning. Boy, there were some total assholes in line over there.
Yeah.
People refusing to distance each other and getting in arguments with the employees, you know, and like people are going, look, dude, it's 6 feet, man. Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. It's like,
Just the simplest thing, you know.
yeah, it was really bad. There was more than like 5 or 6 people that were defiant, you know, and it's like, what for? What are you trying to gain?
Yeah.
You want to go to the hospital now? You know, is that what your idea is? You want to get everybody sick? You know, do you want to have respiratory failure? You know, seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, wow. You know, and these people were just really, you know, like loud in line, getting arguments with these women that were working at the door. You know, they're like, you got to stay 6 feet apart. They even paint little circles on the sidewalk around Home Depot, 6 feet up. They went to all the trouble of making markers, you know,
Yeah.
for the people standing in line, and they put tape inside by the cash register to let you know where 6 feet was.
Yeah.
And they went to a lot of effort, you know. Anyway, I still can't find any disinfectant or bleach, and forget toilet paper, right?
Yeah. Well, God
Forget
gave
it.
us hands, you know.
All right, I got another student at 4:30, so I'll see you next week.
Sorry. One more question. I dropped my guitar last week, and I don't know if you can see it, but this part is cracked. It's not that bad.
You could take it in and get Alex can pull it apart and re-glue it and set it.
Okay.
Over at Styles, they're sort of open from 11 to 3 in the afternoon.
Huh?
And give it to Greg. they'll probably give it to Alex.
Okay.
And
All right.
Alex can he fixed one of mine on Ibanez that it was like that.
Okay.
You can't
Cool.
even tell.
All right. Awesome.
If it's got a crack in the neck, they split the crack open a little more and put glue in there and then cram it shut with a bunch of C-clamp kind of stuff.
Okay.
Let it sit, and then, they know how to do it. It's actually one of the oldest guitar repairs in the world.
Well,
Pretty effective.
thanks for the help.
Sure thing, man. See you next week.
All right. See you.